Hi, happy Monday, and welcome to the Smoky Mountains. I don't think these are the Smoky Mountains of Colorado. There's smoke up there somewhere. I had to shoot a video when I came out here because you guys have all been duped. You've all been tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked, etc. I recently saw a TikTok out there with so many views that was completely fabricated, and I'm gonna tell you why I know that it's fabricated and what we can do about it. No, I probably won't tell you what we can do about it. There's nothing you can really do about it. The TikTok algorithm loves duping people. But let's just jump right into it. Am I right, guys? So the video is by an account called The Brandon Robert. There's a very ripped picture of him with a basketball. Looks similar to me on a hot summer day. And he has 11 million followers. So he's already got a fan base before all of this happened. But let's see where it begins. So there's this video that he posted on February 22nd about a pregnancy test that he gets from his girlfriend. And in the video, he thinks that it's a COVID test, but his girlfriend's trying to tell him that she's pregnant. And so there's a whole little funny back and forth between him getting mad at her for spreading COVID to him and her laughing because he thinks that it's a COVID test, not a pregnancy test.
Open it!
Dude.
What?
Why would you come over?
What does next week have to do with anything?
Dude. No, because...
Do you know what that is?
But
why would you have to miss your trip?
It's not like a funny joke either. You know my grandma is, like, not okay right now. And...
What?
No, it's not funny. I don't
What
even know why
is
you're
that?
like that's funny.
What is that?
You have COVID.
This video got 51.5 million views on TikTok. There's a follow-up that got 13.6 million views. There's a response video that got 8.3 million views. There is a pregnancy reveal, what she did to me video that got 20 million views. And then he came back around to do a TikTok where he was like, "You look so familiar. What do I know you from?" And then it's the pregnancy video. And that video got even bigger than the first one, getting 79.5 million views. The caption says 300 million views, which makes me feel like there might have been an even more popular one at some point. But he continues to do a part 2 that gets 21 million views. So the first video hilariously ends with him admitting that he thinks it's a COVID test. Video cuts off. He posts a part 2. The video continues and he learns that it's a pregnancy test, and the video ends by him asking if she can still take a plan B. Hilarious ending. Once again, very natural and funny. And how crazy is it that this has happened?
Can you still take plan?
One of the videos that went big, the third one that is his response to the pregnancy, is actually a video that ends with saying, "Me knowing that she cheated on me and the baby is possibly not mine." And of course that one blows up again because it's another big, crazy revelation in the story. So then he goes on to do the story time about it that gets 1.4 million likes and 20.7 million views of him talking about the story. And it's captioned, "Oh, there's so much more if you don't believe me." And so he starts the video out by saying, I'm currently the most talked about person on TikTok.
So currently I'm the most talked about person on TikTok because of this video.
So then he goes on to show another crazy video of his girlfriend trying to barge into his house because he gave his mother flowers on Mother's Day. How crazy is that? Who would ever do that? That's insane.
I'm about to show you a video of her getting mad at me because I gave my mother Valentine's Day flowers. If you can talk like a normal freaking person.
And that's on having a lawsuit.
Alright, you're fine. You literally...
He asked everyone to spread this side of the story because he didn't want to have a kid with her, and everyone's on his side, okay? There are comments saying he's dumb for thinking that it was a COVID test and that he's dumb for thinking that she can still take plan B, but most people are like, yeah, it's appropriate to have this reaction if you don't want a child and you've already conversed with your significant other about why you don't want a child. And every single comment buys into it. They're all telling him that he needs to break up with her, that he needs to take her to court, that this is just like the Amber Heard Johnny Depp lawsuit, but like the Walmart version of it. And if you haven't noticed by the title of the video, with this being one of the biggest videos on TikTok, I'm here to tell you all that it's absolutely fake. Now, the reason I know it's fake is because I did a video on Brandon Robert months ago about how his TikTok is basically stories that he fakes to fuel the algorithm with like drama for people to latch onto and watch. If you scroll back in his account, you can see videos about crazy exes.
You think this is okay to post?
About cameras being hidden in his house. He's lying about random people throwing eggs at the window of his car. He hooked up with a girl who had a boyfriend in her car, and then the boyfriend showed up to the car and he hid in the trunk, and then he heard the whole breakup.
I'm in the trunk while my friend breaks up with her BF. For real this time. He's checking the trunk.
And every single time, it's a crazy person who's off camera and you can't see their face, and then the proof he has, you never see their face in it. And it's pretty much always just this fabricated. He grabs a couple people who can act in his video and he comes up with some crazy scenario.
Did you have sex with her?
What are you doing? What is that? Turn that off.
And it always fools people. Every single time people fall for it. And I think it would be funny if he wasn't so serious about the fact that it was real. Like, I think it'd be cool if he was just duping all of TikTok to think that his life is so crazy. But he, like, continuously acts like he has just the craziest life ever because he lies about every single facet of it. I can just go through a montage of this guy's videos, and every single scenario is just unrealistic, and it doesn't even feel real. It feels like there's actors.
There is this weird man making this girl uncomfortable in the store. I'm going to pretend I know her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for helping me.
Someone left their dog in a hot car.
Update, there's an address on the collar, and we're gonna go and see what the hell this person's doing. You have keys. I will literally give me.
If this blows up, I may just accidentally borrow him forever. Throwback to when I met my internet friend for the first time, and she tried to kiss me.
I got attacked by a fan on my live stream today and caught it all on camera.
Can I get a picture of that? Yeah, no. Would you have your phone? Yeah. Yo, what the was that? You have 36 hours to send me an apology video, person who did this. Not only do I know your full name, I know your wife's name, I know where you live, and I know where you work now.
I didn't realize they could see me in the mirror. I'm hiding in the closet with no clothes on while my Tinder date is getting yelled at by her father.
What is that? Is it Tintin? How you say it?
And every single comment believes it. And every single video of his is just a factory generated viral hit. And it works. It works on people a lot. So listen, I just wanted to make this video to sort of educate you, you know? Let you walk away with a little information on how to spot people like this. Do I necessarily think what he's doing is morally wrong? I mean, technically he's gaming the TikTok system. He's making his bag. He's not really doing anything wrong besides, like, perpetuate the fact that, you know, Karens and crazy exes and all this stuff is, like, real life situations that happen to a lot of people. I don't think there's necessarily that much of a real argument to get upset about what he's doing and how he's profiting off of it. So I shot that video a couple days ago, and I actually changed my mind on it since then. Before I said that there wasn't much of a real argument to being mad at something like this, but since then I've been looking at more clips from his account, and I disagree with that statement, and for a few reasons too. First, I think that Brandon tries to make himself seem like a hero or a savior in a lot of senses, you know, saving dogs, helping girls from creepy men, being attacked on the street. And then he tries to also profit off of abuse. He literally constantly makes videos about his abusive exes and his abusive partners, which aren't actually real at all. So it's a little bit weird that not only does he do that, but also he does ads on some of those videos. He has a deal with Bang Energy, I guess. And third of all, the more I watch them, I find them increasingly annoying because the stories are literally just for his own ego, it seems like. Most of them aren't doing anything positive in the world. It's just trying to make himself look like he has a crazy life while also making money off of it. But most of the time he's perpetuating like symptoms of abuse among different relationships, whether it be partners of his or strangers out on the street. Anyways, I'll send you back to other Nick on the porch. I also want to mention that I put out a main channel video a couple days ago, and personally I thought it was one of my funniest videos I've ever put out. My editor did a great job on it, and I was like blown away, and I was laughing harder than I ever have at a video of mine.
Thought you might not come.
Josh said to Nick as he watched him approach. Why wouldn't I come?
I don't know, maybe
Why wouldn't I come? And the video performed like the worst any of my videos have in a long time. So if you want to watch it, I highly recommend it. I think it's very funny, and I have some bigger concept videos coming soon, but I'll save it till then. Also, the link to pre-save and follow me on Spotify for my new song that comes out August 1st is down below. Okay, I'll send you back to the video. That's it. Sorry. But also his attitude about it makes him not likable to me. And I don't know if that's fair, but I at least wanted to talk about it so I could firmly put the stake in the ground that this is very fake and that people should stop thinking that it's such a cool and interesting story, because it's not real. So that's about all I have for you. I thought it'd be a crazy video idea to try to get him in an interview and ask him questions about all these stories and see what he remembers and where he messes up. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe this video will ruin my chances. But that's about it. I also wanted to make this video to let you know that I forgot to bring my camera battery, and so this right here, what I'm doing right now, is a very good example of what you can do most likely right now if you want to start a YouTube channel or get started without needing to have the fancy gear. I'm shooting this on my iPhone. I borrowed my brother's iPhone for a voice memo, and then I just used my laptop to look at stuff. And sure, I still have the privilege of having this technology and having access to it, but most of you at least have a camera if you want to get started, and a lot of times that's good enough. Sure, it's not as nice as my office with my fancy camera and my big lights, but I could make a video that had audio that you could understand, video that you can see, and a nice backdrop. And at the end of the day, when you watch this, ask yourself at home, do you care about the quality change? If you make your own YouTube channel and you can make content that's good and captivating and matters to you, the quality goes out the window, because if people see it and they connect with it, it's not going to matter to them, right? So if you're thinking about making content in any capacity, not just YouTube, if the equipment is a hurdle for you, try to be creative about it and not make it a hurdle. I'm not saying that it's easy at all. It's not. It's always easier to have nice equipment, and it's always going to make your videos look better. But if you don't have the personality in front of the camera, if you don't have the content, if you don't know how to verbalize your ideas in a way that feels organic and good to the audience, then you can't make anything. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I just started a new channel called Nick Is Not Streams, where I've been uploading uncut streams. I'm about to sneeze, but I'm gonna push through it. Uncut streams of me playing things like You Cringe, You Smoke, me looking at your presentations that you made for me, or a bunch of other stuff probably. I don't really know what's gonna go on there yet, but I think it's a good way to watch me in a longer form. Even though the editing on these videos is great. I'm editing this video, but the other videos are edited by Owen, and he's killing it so far. He's doing the best job ever. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks. That's it. Okay, you can go now. Bye-bye.